guys, welcome back to BriMyselfAndEye. So today I am going to be filming my July and August favorites video. This has been a super long time coming, and so we're just going to jump right into it and see what I've been loving. So as per usual, I have high-end and drugstore and in between. Alright, starting out, I'm going to mention a couple of tools that I've been loving. The first one is this SoHo brush. I don't even know the name of it. I think it's just a powder brush. It doesn't have a name. But I have been loving this brush for bronzing this whole summer and buffing out any kind of setting powders or things like that. This brush has been amazing. It's super soft. And yeah, it's by SoHo. I got it at Walgreens. So you can try and find it in your local Walgreens or the internet somewhere. Next is a Morphe brush that I think I've mentioned before, but it is the M501. Last I heard, they are restocked with these, but this has been an amazing brush. It's very affordable, and I've been using it for my highlighter this month, and it's drugstore pricing. So you can find these at morphebrushes.com. I'll link that below as well. Next up is a nail color that I found at Target that has stolen my heart. It's this really pretty pink color here. It's a very light hot pink, and it's in the shade 049. I'm just going to call it Flamingo because I don't know what that other word is. But yeah, it's by Pixi, and again, I got this on sale as well. I think it was originally $8 and it was on sale for $4 at Target. Next, I've been going ham with this hard candy Tiki highlighter because it's been the summertime, so that bronzy, glowy, dewy look is all the rage. So yeah, I've been using this with the M501 and just going to town with my highlight. Then my drugstore bronzer of choice this past couple of months has been the Bronze Booster. This is a very big cult classic on YouTube, but it is Fair to Light Glow Pressed powder, and it's very, as you can see, it's kind of fair. This one's the Fair to Light, but it's sort of a matte shade and it doesn't come off too orange, which is why I like it. So I use this to kind of bronzer, if you will, and it lasts all day and it's beautiful. So it blends out nicely. Then next for the cheeks, I've been in love with the new Milani powder blush. I have the first couple of 3 that came out, and then they just released I think 3 more in the last month or so that are limited edition. So if you like this color, then you might want to grab it. And this one is Blossomtime Rose, and then I got American Rose, which is across my room. But yeah, they're both good, but this is the one I've been going to more. It's just that perfect little mauvey pink neutral flushed shade. Next, I've been loving the Fit Me. I've been liking the matte and poreless and the dewy skin. I kind of actually do half and half, and it's been my favorite, and I'm in 115 in both of those. And then I've been loving the 120 setting powder for the Maybelline Fit Me. Those 3 have been a good combo for me for my skin. Then this has been mentioned I don't even know how many times, and it will continue to be mentioned unless something else knocks it out of its place, which probably won't happen. But this is the Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara. It is a rubber wand. It's curved, and it's just this is honestly my all-time favorite mascara of all time, like holy grail. I love it. So, and it's from a drugstore, so it's perfect, it's affordable. I picked mine up at Walmart, so go get you some. Next is an eyeshadow palette by e.l.f. I just got in on the Prism eyeshadow looks, and I've got a couple of e.l.f. tutorials in the near future. But look at these shades. So pretty. This is in the palette Sunset. But yeah, so they swatch gorgeous. I mean, they're kind of like the foiled eyeshadow look is the swatches. Not sure how well you can see those, but yeah. So I'll be looking for a look with those soon. And then last but not least for the drugstore, I've been loving the Milani Fierce Foil eyeshadow in the Florence palette. I may have mentioned this before too. This has been a go-to favorite of mine as well. I use this after I go in with like my makeup-y face, transition and corners, and then I just want a pop of like halo eyes or whatever. I'll go in with this cream shade or this pink shade, or if I want to smoke out but kind of keep it luminous and glowy. I'll smoke it out with a little bit of this darker brown here. But yeah, so really affordable, great quality. Next, I'm kind of transitioning into more higher end, if you will, but this one's kind of in the middle for me as far as cost, but it is something that I've been using for pretty much every tutorial I've done since I started my channel in December. I actually bought these last September, so almost a year that I've been using them and that I've been featuring them on my channel, but they are Forever Puffs. This was the style that I usually get in Wave, but this little guy has been my new favorite for this summer because it's so affordable. I can take it with me on the go, and this you just use for pressed powder or compact powder, and you just kind of press and roll, and it just, yeah, they're very hygienic. You can wash them, machine wash them, bleach them, and I like them better because they have more of a grip than the little flimsy ones you get inside your products with like powders and things like that. So yeah, so Forever Puff, awesome price. They have a wide range of like styles. This one's kind of more pointed. And then they even have one that's like a full body size, which is awesome if you do body makeup. This is a great find for that, so you can set your body makeup without it, you know, rubbing off or transferring on to, you know, your life. So yeah, but that company reached out to me after realizing how big of a fan I was. They watched some of my videos and they're like, we love that you love our stuff. So I had been using Wave for a long time, and then they sent me kind of a sample of their other styles, so I recommend all of them. They're great, and yeah, so this is not a sponsored video, by the way. They did send me those after I had purchased my Wave style, but no one's paying me to say this. I've already been in love with them, and in fact, I'm pretty sure they're in my annual favorites from 2014, so if you're interested in my feelings about them prior to them knowing about me, go check that out. I was really thankful that they reached out to me and were interested in me sampling some of their other styles that I was less familiar with, because I love getting to represent a product or a brand that I have stand behind for a year now. So yeah, I'm really excited. So thank you guys. I really appreciate it. And yeah, go check them out. So moving on into a higher end category, I'm going to talk about some nail polishes, which I don't think I've ever talked about in a favorites video or a video period. But yeah, the first one I'm going to mention is one that I got recently, so it's, you know that I like it if it's already jumping into a favorites video, but this is my jam. It's Trust Fund Beauty in the shade Elegantly Wasted. If you do Ipsy, you probably got this in your Ipsy bag, but I'm wearing it now, and it is this perfect dusty lilac shade, and it is beautiful for those of us that like floral colors, but for the fall, including this Color Club nail lacquer in Harp on it, which I'm pretty sure I'm the last one on the social media bandwagon to jump on, but this stuff is amazing. It's a holographic nail, I don't know, nail lacquer. It's kind of like a gel polish kind of consistency, but you don't need a white base coat. It lasts a really long time, and I will insert a video or a picture Instagram link below of me wearing this because I was obsessed with it for a hot minute this summer. And then underneath all of that, I've been in love with this pink gel coat, Rose and Gel. Put this on as a base coat, or you can just put this on by itself and wear it as like a clear coat top. But yeah, it just helps strengthen your nails and keep them growing strong, and yeah, I really like it. Alright, moving right along. This is no surprise to anyone that has this or knows me, but my favorite highlighter has been the new Becca Jaclyn Hill collaboration in Champagne Pop. I did a review on this already. I'll link it below if you're interested. So this highlighter has been my like magic pixie dust for the last 2 months, and I already had like a little dent in mine, so I'm glad that I have a backup because I think I'm going to go through this faster than I thought. But I'm wearing it right now. I use it as an inner corner highlight, a brow bone highlight. It's gorgeous. It is worth the hype, and if you can still get your hands on it, it is limited edition, so I would go grab some. I think they're still on Sephora.com. The next thing I want to talk about by Becca has been their blush in Sweet Pea. This has also been highly raved about, but totally worth it. And a little goes a long way. I learned that the hard way, but you just barely have to tap your brush into it and you get a great payoff. But the color is this mauvey, a neutral nude color, and I'm wearing it right now. It's just gorgeous. It goes with a lot of different eye looks, and yeah, it just gives that beautiful natural flushed look, and it goes really well with the bronzer. So, which leads me to my next favorite, which is the Hourglass Luminous Bronze Light bronzer. I have put a dent in this one as well this summer, the last 2 or 3 months. Been going to this non-stop. I'm wearing it right now. It is the perfect non-orangey, not too matte but not too glittery bronzer. It's just my holy grail and I love it. Next has been Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. This is another YouTube cult favorite that everyone loves. I've been using this one since I think April or May, and it has earned its spot in my favorites for the summer basically. But I use it with my Forever Puff. I'll just kind of dip some into a little bit of the powder and then kind of load this up, and then it's perfect for setting your face. And it's also good to leave a little bit on there, and then while you're going throughout your day, touch up your face with this later on so that you don't move your makeup around and you're not adding too much and looking cakey. So yeah, that's an amazing, amazing powder. The next couple of items, I feel like I'm going backwards with how I do my face, but anyway, we'll figure it out. My favorite concealer as of late, I've tried the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. I'm wearing it right now. It is pretty thick, and I would recommend it for blemishes. Anything where you can blend it out really well. I don't think I would put this underneath the eyes just because it is kind of heavier, unless you have some intense bags to cover up, which, full disclosure, this summer with my master's program starting, I've had to use this for other areas. So to help conceal and make it look like I've had any sleep. But yeah, me and sleep have been distant friends in the last couple months. But going along with that, I've loved the Tarte Amazon Clay Full Coverage Foundation. I'm also late to this train or bandwagon. Everyone I know has been wearing this for years, but I'm in the shade Light Medium Neutral. I think this is the shade Light Neutral. Yeah, this is a great full coverage. I'm kind of picky about my full coverage because I have dry skin, and full coverage can tend to cling to dry patches for me sometimes. So this is not the case with this. It's very like a mousse almost, and it's just, I don't know, it feels really nice to put on. So I love this, and it's not too cakey looking, which I love because nobody wants cake face. The next is a sample that I've been trying, which is the YSL Touche Éclat Blur Primer. I've been trying this out for about a month. A little goes a long way, and it does kind of have little gold flecks of shimmer in it, but I'm wearing it right now, and obviously you can't see like gold glitter or anything, but it smooths out your skin and really helps the foundation lay nicely, and it's not quite as long wearing as my Makeup Forever Smoothing Primer that I like so much, but it is nice if you want that perfect skin dewy look. So that's been a good combination for me. Next, I've been eating a little bit of crow. A couple months ago I got tons of samples of this Benefit Roller Lash, and at first I was like, I don't really see the point. Like, I didn't get why everyone was obsessed with it, but after giving it a good couple of months of just trying it and playing with it, I have fallen in love with it. It's got a similar shape to L'Oreal Lash Sensational, where it's got a little bit of a curve to it, but it applies really nicely. I like this for the lower lash line. A couple of lip colors that I've been going to is an oldie but a goodie. This is the Bite Beauty Cashmere Lips in Moscato, which happens to be like my favorite wine. But yeah, it's this really pretty, almost electric hot pink color. And then the Le Matte by L'Oreal in the shade, I'm not sure what the shade is, maybe I tore off the label that said it, but it's a velvety full coverage lip color. I'm wearing it now with just a little bit of nude gloss on top, and this has been my go-to. Just whatever I like I'm going for, it usually matches. The next thing that's been a go-to for the last 2 months has been this Supergoop Defense Refresh Setting Mist with Rosemary. This is a makeup setting spray, but it's got an SPF 50, so it's great for summertime, or any time for that matter that there's sun in the vicinity that you're in. But if you're looking for a way to incorporate your SPF into your skincare regimen, which you totally should be to fight aging with this is a great way to do it by super. Then the last two, these take forever. I feel like my favorites video is just like, that's why I shouldn't wait 2 months to do a new one. But my eyeshadow palette favorite for the last couple months has been the Anastasia Beverly Hills World Traveler Shadow Couture palette, and I'm actually using almost all of these shades on my eyes today. Yeah, this has been amazing. I love especially these four, but I'm also looking forward to trying to play with some of these fun yellows and blue shades in the future and getting some fun eye looks out of that. So yeah, if you have a lot of neutral palettes, I recommend this because it has a lot of colors that you can blend into your normal like nudes palette with a little bit more spice and fun and color. So, and the powders are really blendable and smooth and creamy. And then next is like kind of a comeback favorite. I don't know why, but I've been obsessed with the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette again the last 2 months. But yeah, been in love with this eyeshadow palette again. I got this for Christmas, so it's been a minute, but it's been getting a lot of love in the last 2 or 3 months. So that is everything that I've been crushing on the last 2 months. So sorry it's been such a delay getting my next favorites video out. I plan to be a little bit more regular with these in the next coming months as things kind of slow down a little bit. But yeah, those are some of my favorites for July and August. And yeah, let me know what your favorites have been for this summer or the last month. I like to go and try stuff out and see if I like it. And yeah, I think that's all. So if you enjoy this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!